Alright, so this one here is by Lynn. Enchanted Faces is the author. So here we go. Mermaids, Fairies, and Fantasy. Enchanted Faces. Oh, and the names. Okay, so this is Moon Glow. This is Charlene. This is Star Chasers. This is Mariana. This is April Fairy. This is Hillary. This is Alice Lost. This is Wanda. Or Enda. Or what is it? Wendy. It's spelled different. Wendy. Autumn. Ladybug Love. Rochelle. Natsum. I don't know if I'm saying these right. Wendy's World. Or Wendy's Walrus. Wendy's Walrus. Because there's a walrus right here. Wendy's Walrus. Janessa. Elia. Dee Dee. Shannon. Clara. Jasmine. Monica. Atlantis Mermaid. Heart on her sleeve. Tellula's treasure. Treasures. Spring of life. Sasha and Jet. Forever Rose. Amanda. Envy. Butterfly Keeper. Celia. Oleana's Otter. Melanda and Moho or something like that. Oh, yeah. Taya. Starfire and Asper. Cali Girl. Sadie's Dragon. Violet. Mona. Shariella. Poinsettia Pixie. Giasha. Giasha. Get this one turned. Rovenora. Charla. Wish on a Star. Love Letter. Delia. Kissy Fish. Heather. Angelfish. Butterflies of Hope. And that is the last one. And again, that is by Hannah Lynn. And there's this one. Sachin Sachdeva. I put these names in the descriptions because some of these names I'm probably more than likely not pronouncing correctly. This is a color by number. And remember, in these with the black backgrounds, and you want to start in the back of the book when using these coloring books. That way you can see the letters or the numbers and the names of the colors. those two are done by me. And so let's see. This one here was done by me, and this one is Golden Age Press. This is Golden Age Press. That's that one. And then, let's see. This is my son's, this is Little Bee Books. Little Bee Books. My first big book of monsters. This is double-sided. also like, yeah. These are... So I just will be posting videos on my YouTube channel of the books that me and my son complete. We won't be doing single sheets, printout sheets. Just when we complete a book, and we will put in the description who the information that is given of who the publisher is, and if there's an author. So did I write the year in this one? No, I didn't. I don't remember what year this was. That he had colored it. This one here was in 2022 and 2025. Not sure about this one. There's a turkey. Squirrel. Pumpkin. has two dinosaur ones. So this one is Make Believe Ideas LTD. Make Believe Ideas LTD. So this was in 2025 at the beginning of the year. Some of it was done in 2024, like at the very end of the year. And then going into the new year. So after we finished our advent calendar coloring, he started this book here. And finished this book here. He picks out what books he wants to do next for extracurricular activities. It helps with his motor skills, and his. This is what they would do for therapy if I were to have therapists come into our home. So instead of having therapists come into our home and not do their job correctly, and get paid, I do it, and I don't get any wages for being a speech therapist for him. But then, we moved to Beaver Dam and they had to go out of their way and mess up my speech and teeth and mouth and try to kill me off. Just hurt me. Hurt. Pain. Take. Stress. But anyways. Bully. Harass. Has the past come to haunt you? Because we know every goddamn thing. Everybody in this goddamn town is a goddamn detective and a police officer in the United States of the president, or the United States of the state, or the president of the state. They're all authorities with permission. rapist. So anyways, I don't get paid for like your average public school or private school teacher. I don't get paid like your average therapist, occupational therapist, speech therapist, motor skill therapist, development therapist, any kind of therapist that pertains to IEPs and you know, that kind of thing. You know, so any kind of cleaning I do for any apartment building since living here, or shoveling or anything, you know, so I can get deliveries and so people aren't slipping and falling because they don't want to shovel or plow on time for people to move, you know, do what they need to do. I don't get paid. I don't even get a thank you or I appreciate you. No. I'm gonna be all to God honest, it's been ever since we moved to Dodge County, it's been don't get too comfortable where you live or stay or anything. We don't like you. And then to find out that this Beaver Dam in Dodge County have so many. I mean, they have so many, like Oshkosh and all that, sex offenders and child molesters, felons. But anyways, this one here is Activity Wizo. This is a color by number. This was done in 2020. Yep, Activity Wizo. Any kind of therapist that is for autistic, disabled children, even when they go into adulthood, I don't get paid for any of that I do with him. like a certified person would, educated and got a degree and everything, or all kinds of education to back their belt up, but then once they get in your house, or whoever house that they're supposed to work for, they don't do their job right, but they get paid off of the insurance. Just like dentists and doctors and all them therapies and nutritionists and all that, if they don't do right, they still get paid. We don't get any kind of rent taken off or anything for any kind of cleaning we do around here, or if we change batteries in clocks that are, or anything, or if we put toilet paper in the whole, no, we don't even get a thank you. No. Just a whole lot of stress and negativity. For doing what's right as far as how things should be taken care of and how things should be done, as far as upkeeping and cleanliness. Responsibilities. They do not even want to handle situations and get the right people to work for them, as far as keeping everybody's apartment and residence and hallways and gathering room and bathroom insect and bug free and termite free, cockroach free, mosquito free, ant free, bug ant free, Now it's the tenants' responsibilities. But you can't use certain products and this, that, and the other. You have to, this place is just, I colored this one. And that is that one. And I will list in the description all the people these are by. And then the last two for this video is, this one is by Interact Studio. Color by number. Interact Studio. And this one was in 2020. Sorry, my arthritis and carpal tunnel makes it hard for me to turn pages. Having surgery on my hand, it's hard to turn pages. Now people want to torture people because of some stuff that doesn't even belong to me, that I don't even own, and because somebody didn't clean it up. And it's not even a mess that I made or my children made or had anything to do with. So now, you know, it's like, we're going to shock you in your shoulders and neck because of what they have on the wall in the hallway for I don't even know how many years. We're going to torture you over that. This is a color by number. Let's see, I don't see anything on the front or back. Ooh, let's see, is there something in the back here? This has nothing. There is nothing. This is a no name, just Merry Christmas color by number. So this one I colored. So this is when we first started out. So we only had like a few here and there. So to get him motivated and get him going in the therapy, you know, I'd color a few pages and then he would do his part. And we didn't have a printer at that time that worked really good. The Canons just were very bad for us. Canon printers. So I colored this one. I could never get them to work properly. The numbers didn't match up. What's this mess? This one I did. Before we started the coloring books, we did painting, a lot of painting and drawing. So we would switch to make sure. We did a lot of Play-Doh. Play-Doh we really don't do anymore. We got out of that. Because he's more into Legos, doing the Legos with the therapy with his Legos. is a very sad world. To be taught and trained to not trust doctors, dentists, landlords, renters, your local USPS, post office, or out. You know, just, it's very, this world is really sad. And when you really need a doctor or dentist in that, and you've been trained and taught not to trust them, especially from inside a woman's womb. A baby was taught, or babies are taught. Now, there's certain babies that are taught not to trust the mother because the mother smokes through the pregnancy or does drugs through the pregnancy, like, you know, that kind of thing. But then it's different when you're taught, the mother is told that they have to do a medication, not really knowing because they're not a doctor or a nurse or educated in that field. But they were abused, and the doctor knows that they were abused and attacked and everything else. Well, as the police, the father's in prison, jail. And then you learn that you can't even trust the OBGYNs because they want to mess up the babies and the mother on medications. Or whatever. Or with IVs and not doing IVs correctly, and it's a very sad world. Very, very, very undisciplined, unmoralistic, very unmoralistic world. Very evil. So for this video, that's all for now.